right, so here we are in the Bellevue area of Northeast Suffolk, 23435. This is a really cute community. A lot of these houses were built in the 70s and 80s, mostly ranch houses. Some brick ranches, some vinyl siding. You might drive through here and find a couple of houses with asbestos siding still, which isn't a terrible thing. Talk to a home inspector. It's not the worst thing, I promise. But most of these houses have been flipped or renovated, or at least just fixed up by the people who live here. It's a really great spot. I actually know a couple that lives here. Helped a friend's son buy his first investment property in this neighborhood. So you can get in this neighborhood in the upper 100s, so like 170, and probably some of the houses would sell for close to 300. So you're still in the ones and twos here in this community, which I highly recommend. This is like your starter community here in Northeast Suffolk. So off of Shoulders Hill Road, you've got Pughsville Road, and Pughsville Road connects Shoulders Hill to 664 Interstate Interchange. And Pughsville Road basically turns into Taylor Road right there in the like western branch portion of Chesapeake. So the Pughsville area is huge, and we've seen so much development here in the Pughsville area in the last 12 years, 12 to 15 years, really. We've got a lot of new construction and a lot of homes that have been built in the last 10 years. What you have here is a community that started out a lot of family-owned land that dates back more than 100 years. And those families started to parcel out pieces of their land and sold it and gave it to family members. And so now you've got this community with a lot of older homes. So homes that were built in the early 1900s, 1930, 1940, 1950s. And they're really, really small, like under 1,000 square feet ranch homes. What happened here is a lot of the people who owned these homes either did not keep them up or sold them off to family, and the family members sold the land or the house to builders, and the builders came in and either renovated the houses or they tore them down and built brand new ones. So you have a ton of older small homes in this community that are going to be in the like 150 to 170 range to gorgeous 3,000 square foot new construction. They're gonna be in the 400s and the $500,000 range. When I say this neighborhood blew up, my favorite builder has built probably 40 to 45 homes in this community itself. And when he started building homes here, his price for like a 2,500 square foot home was like $230,000. Well, that same home today will sell in this neighborhood for north of $500,000, and they appraise, they hold their value. We've got a ton of clients that love living here because it's a really diverse community and the people just really, really like it here. So this is the Pughsville area. You've got a lot of new construction, a lot of smaller, older homes. So if you have some vision for the smaller, older homes, please buy them, make them beautiful. But if you're looking for something that's new, that might not have that like $500,000 and $600,000 price point, this is a great spot for you to check out. We're probably about a less than 4-minute drive to 664 Interchange and about a 4-minute drive to Bridge Road. We are here right off of Shoulders Hill Road here at the beautiful neighborhood of Bob White Landing. I actually have multiple friends that live in this neighborhood, so it is near and dear to my heart. I drive here. I've been driving through these streets for more than 10 years to visit friends. So it's an awesome community. You've got a lot of newer homes here. There's probably about 5 or 6 floor plans in this neighborhood, along with some beautiful custom built homes. So it's trickled with a lot of beautiful variety, mostly brick, hardy plank, and some vinyl siding accent. But this neighborhood has a beautiful park, like right in the middle of it, with walking trails and a playground. There's a clubhouse and a swimming pool. At the end of the neighborhood, you've got basically it's like a little fishing dock and a little boat slip that you can put small boats out on. But I love, love, love this community. Your square footage here, you're probably gonna be around that like 2,400 square foot at the minimum. Most of the houses here are that 2,800 to 3,500 square foot range. And in the more custom homes, you can get above north of 4,000 square feet. In fact, my favorite builder, the guy that built my house, built a home here and it's absolutely stunning. So this neighborhood blew up in the last couple couple of years. It's completely built out, so there's no more lots available to build here. So if you want to be here, you're gonna pay top dollar for a house here because the homes, this is a hot commodity neighborhood here in Northeast Suffolk. Your price ranges are gonna be from the 5s all the way up to about mid-6, maybe trickle up there, closer to 7, depending on the size of the house and the location, because some of these homes are on waterfront, right there off of Bennett's Creek. So I highly recommend this neighborhood if you're looking for a great spot, really good community feel. The average, your lot sizes here are gonna be pretty good sized yards. Now, some of the houses are more like interior lots, might have their backyards facing someone else's yard, so just keep that in mind. There's a ton of common spaces here in this community where it really does feel like there's a lot of expanded land throughout. The houses are, a little closer together, but everybody's got a really good, decent sized yard. And when I say decent, I mean a big yard. I live on 10 acres, so I have to remember that it's a really big yard, you guys. So I think you would love this community of Bob White, and you gotta check it out. So right across the street from Bob White Landing and along Shoulders Hill Road, there's a ton of these older communities. And when I say older, they're more like 1970s, 1980, 1990 communities where you have a lot of brick ranch homes in that 1,300 to 2,000 square foot range. And it's really easy to overlook these if you're looking for a home, but these neighborhoods are gold mine. They're absolutely beautiful. They're stunning to drive through. They have big, beautiful yards and amazing people that live here. You're gonna have everything from brick exterior to some vinyl siding, but they're mostly brick ranches, which is really awesome. Your price ranges are probably going to be in those 200,000 that go up to about 4, depending on the size of the home, of course, and what the home has to offer. So what I want to point out about these is they're nestled between these HOA, Property Owners Association communities, but they don't have the property owners association that they have to pay to. So you can have these beautiful communities. They're a little bit older, but I highly recommend you check out these spots here because they're absolutely great neighborhoods. Actually sold a couple listings here on Fennel Court in the last couple of years. And so I know the houses here really hold their value and the people that live here love it. So here we are in the Quaker Neck neighborhood of Northeast Suffolk. And I love this neighborhood. This neighborhood in particular is newer homes. So your oldest homes here are probably built in 2006, 2007, 2008, but most of them are gonna be about 5 years old or newer because there's still some lots available to buy here. What is super unique about this community is most of the lots are, their minimum lot sizes here of 1.5 acres to 5 acres in size. And the outskirts of the community are on waterfront. So it's riverfront, the Bennett's Creek River. So I love this community for that reason. If you're looking for acreage and newer construction, or acreage and a community with a homeowners association, this is the great spot for you. Most of the homes here have the hardy plank siding and brick and stone accents. A few of the houses here are all brick and they're just absolutely stunning. Some of the lots that are open, actually, they're the more expensive lots. So a lot of the interior lots already have homes on them, but the more expensive lots are the ones that are waterfront. You can build a beautiful waterfront home here. Pricing, sizes, your size house here, it's gotta be a minimum of 2,700 square feet if it's a 2-story, and I think it's 26 or 2,500 if it's a 1-story. Most of these houses are in the 3,000 to 4,000 square feet, and price-wise, you're not gonna get in this neighborhood below $650. So you have to have a heftier budget there to get in here, but it's absolutely wonderful, beautiful. They have a boat slip. They've got a gorgeous community here that I think that you would fall in love with if you're looking for more of a community feel kind of country, because all the houses are really far apart. And this neighborhood is at the end of Bob White Lane. So you have to go down a little bit. So moving along Shoulders Hill Road, of course, got Kempton Park. This is Bayberry Cove. Very similar in house styles and price ranges. You do have an HOA here. It's definitely on the smaller side, like $20 to $25, maybe up to $45 a month here. And it's more to just keep the keep the community and its value strong, making sure that people are keeping up their yards and not leaving trash and stuff about. What I like about this spot here is you can get a gorgeous 2-story home, vinyl siding. A lot of these houses, the owners really they upkeep them really well in the high threes to $400,000 to $500,000. It's a great spot to be at if you are looking for a community that's kind of that second home middle ground area. But so that's it, you guys. That's not a complete tour of Northeast Suffolk, but I wanted to give you an idea of some of the communities that are close by Harborview that's still considered Northeast Suffolk area 23435 that I highly recommend and I think should be on your radar in every single price range that we talked about. So low twos, you could get in Northeast Suffolk in that $150,000, $160,000 and obviously go all the way up to the multi-million price range. Love this area. Please check it out. And we would love to be your go-to real estate team if you're looking to buy, sell, build, or invest around these parts. This is our backyard, so we love it here. Please reach out to us. We'd love to help. I'm Rachel Beasley with That Fit Team. We are professionals in real estate and passionate about people. See you next time.